What's good? It's your brother YK The Truth, and I'm back with another boxing video. Now let's talk about Vergil Ortiz versus Israil Madrimov. Now everybody's saying that Victor Ortiz did better than Bud Crawford. They're saying that he did way better than Bud Crawford. So I'm going to give my take on that fight. For one, it was a very competitive fight, all right? A competitive fight doesn't necessarily mean you did better. You ever heard this saying? Fight smarter, not harder. Let me give you an example. Madrimov versus Bud, the scorecard was 115 to 113 by two judges. Then the other one was 116 to 112. Then you got Vergil Ortiz versus Madrimov, and the scorecard was 115 to 113 by two judges, and then 117 to 111 by one judge. So you can give 8 rounds to Ortiz, or give 4 rounds to Madrimov, or you could give 8 rounds to Bud and give 4 rounds to Madrimov. Now, when we're looking at Bud's face, right, and we're looking at Vergil Ortiz's face, and I don't care if it's from the glove, because at the end of the day, that's still hitting you. You're still feeling that. Remember, Bud is big on not getting hit, period. You can't come out of a fight looking like that, even from headbutts. And another thing you got to take into consideration is that Madrimov didn't do half as many feints against Vergil Ortiz that he did against Bud. And if you think about it, Madrimov changed his whole fighting style. He actually stood there and went toe-to-toe with Vergil Ortiz. He stood in a pocket. Could you imagine what would have happened to Madrimov if he would have stayed in a pocket against Bud Crawford? You know, I wanted Vergil Ortiz to win. I wanted him to win. But when guys get on here and start acting like one person did better than the other one, it's an illusion. It's not real. You threw more punches, you got hit more. You got hit more. And this is not to take a shot at Vergil Ortiz's performance, because he did a hell of a performance. He's great. He's a great fighter. But you can't act like he did way more than Bud. You can't act like there's more than one way to skin a cat. Vergil Ortiz did it his way, and Bud did it his way. And they both got the win. Not by a very large margin. And if you could recall, Bud won those championship rounds. Vergil Ortiz lost the 11th round, and that 12th round was a debatable, because he didn't do much in that final round. Bud won his championship rounds. There was never a time where you seen Bud uncomfortable or like he didn't have the fight under control. So stop with the BS. And another thing, I thought Madrimov only had 11 fights. So how can a person with 11 fights go 12 rounds with Vergil Ortiz? How come Vergil Ortiz didn't stop Madrimov like a lot of you guys claimed. You guys act like Madrimov was a nobody. Remember? Y'all act like he was just a person with 11 fights and no amateurs, and he's just this pushover. But Vergil Ortiz had to work even harder than Bud. To work harder, not smarter. There's a difference between working smarter and working harder. See, Bud wants to be here for his family. He wants to be able to have his sense at the age of 60 and the age of 70. All of them headbutts and all of them punches, and you come out looking like you need to go to a hospital, and then you say that somebody did better. No, you worked harder. You worked harder. But you did it your way. And I'm not mad at your way. This video is for the fans who try to downplay Bud for doing it his way. His very first fight at 154. Very first fight. What happened to Vergil Ortiz with his very first fight? Did he go down? Did he go down twice? So put some respect on Bud. I'm a pro Bud fan. Put some respect. And now you guys got to put some respect on Madrimov. And then you got to put some respect on Bud. Because Bud did not get touched up the way Vergil Ortiz did. Am I lying? No. Work smarter, not harder. Look at the scorecards. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And with that being said, it's your brother YK the Truth, and I'm out. Peace.